Welcome to Mother Data Projects. Today we're going to turn a musical drum into a smart light end table. Before we get started, we're going to set up our new smart light by Wiz. This is a very affordable light and doesn't require any extra hardware. All you need is Wi-Fi. We plugged it in and set up the light on my Wi-Fi network easily through the app. We picked up this tom from the thrift store for $4. We borrowed a drum key from a drummer, and that's how we're going to remove the top ring. You could also use a wrench, but the drum key just makes it go a lot faster. We removed the ring, drum head, and then we turned it over and did the same thing. I cleaned everything up a bit and laid out all the pieces. We then removed all the hardware easily with a screwdriver. With all the hardware off, we realized the plastic covering might be removable. So we tried and found it was just glued in 2 spots and it came off easily. There was just one little part that we used an X-Acto knife and was able to release the plastic. Once that was removed, we realized the wood was in pretty good shape and decided to give it a light sanding and use a coat of poly on it. We found the sticky part sanded off really easy. And then we used a polyurethane to seal in the pretty wood. For the base, we decided to use dowels. Here we're going to cut them to length. We decided to make the end tables 21 inches finished, which is the height of a standard end table. To connect the legs together, we're going to use smaller dowels. We used a spade bit to drill holes into the larger dowel. We did get a lot of tear out in the wood from the spade bit, so if we did it again, we'd try a 1/2-inch drill bit to make the holes. We marked the second hole location on the legs, drilled the holes, and attached the smaller dowels. We secured them all with glue. Here you can see it all lined up with our template. Here we're making a square to fit on the top of the legs to hold the cord set. We cut the scrap piece to size and also cut the corners off so it'd fit nice in the drum. We then use a hole saw to make a hole in the middle. Oh, and you'll notice we painted the legs white before we glued on the top piece. We secured it with brad nails. We tested out our cord set, which fit perfectly in the hole. Mom cleaned up the dirty hardware with some WD-40, and believe it or not, aluminum foil does a great job cleaning the chrome. While that was being cleaned, I started adding the hardware back to the drum easily, screwing everything back into place. We added the drum head back on and used the drum key to secure everything. This is going to be the bottom of the drum. We ended up cutting the head off the ring so that the bottom would be fully open. Then we added the drum to the legs and set it right at 21 inches. We leveled it out and brad nailed the drum to the legs. Now you may not want to secure it this way, as you can see the tiny brad nails just a little bit out on the outside of the drum. This was not a problem for us, but there are many ways to do this. Next, we installed our new smart light bulb. And it works! We put the drum head back on and secured it in place. Now we didn't think the drum alone was going to be strong enough for the table, so we found a 12-inch glass round online and it fit perfectly on the drum. Here's our end table in its new home at my house. I can easily change the light to any color I want, and what I really like about this bulb is I can have it fade between different colors at whatever speed I want. I can also schedule the light to turn off and on whenever I want. And I can also say, Echo, turn off drum light. Now that we know most drums are made out of really pretty wood, we have a lot of ideas and ways to use them. In fact, we have a floor tom that we're ready to use in our next project. If you want to see more projects from us, please visit us at motherdataprojects.com and subscribe right here on YouTube. Click the bell and you'll be alerted to all our new projects.
Hold the legs. Am I staying on camera? Is it on? Oh, yeah, you were right.